Hi Collective, welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia and I'm back for another reading. Oh no, I hope my throat chakra is not going to play with us today. Okay, so this is going to be general collective reading. So please only take what resonates and leave the rest. I do want to say I have a channeled message, and so if you don't care about a channeled message and you just want the cards, you may want to fast forward to the cards. Okay, that being said, I want to welcome everyone back. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the family, y'all. I just want to give you all a big hug and send love. I appreciate all you guys do, the likes, the hypes, the shares, the subscriptions, which are free. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It really means the world to me to have your support, okay? Okay, that being said, let me relight this because for whatever reason, this is really high quality Palo Santo, and for some reason, it just, oh, I know, it's humid here right now. Maybe that's why. It just doesn't want to stay lit for very long. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and get into things, you guys. Let's get into this channeled message, all right? I'm picking up someone who maybe works for the city. Now, before I go into this, I just want to say, this is a message that I mentioned in a video, I think last time, that I've been saving up this message for a while, for at least a week before speaking on it, just because Spirit didn't really give me the release yet to speak on it. So of course I always make sure before I give any sort of channel message that the time is appropriate. Okay, that being said, I'm picking up on somebody who perhaps works for the city. When I got this message, I saw like a fireman in a fireman's outfit. I don't know what that means, but this was, I don't know why I'm getting this, but I heard low ranking. So I don't know if that means that someone's new to this job. I don't know how it works to work for the city or for a firehouse or anything like that. So, but that's what I'm getting, is that somebody could be low ranking. Maybe they're low man on the totem pole. I'm not exactly for sure what that is supposed to mean. Maybe it will mean something to you, okay? I'm also picking up on the West Coast, specifically California. I'm also picking up on Texas, Houston, Austin. So I don't know. I think that's like Central Texas. Ooh, my candle just went out. This is... Okay, that's interesting. So 2 of the 3 flames just went out. I'll relight it in a second. But yeah, something about California, Texas, West Coast, Houston, Austin. I guess it could also be the West Coast of Texas. I don't really know. That's just what I'm getting. I'm also picking up on the numbers 33, 16, 13, 11, 10, 9, 6 and 2, along with the number 32 and 12. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, so something could be hot. There could be a situation where something's extremely hot. The heat could be on when it comes to a specific situation, okay? I'm also being shown like a secret entrance to something. This could be like a basement or a secret entrance to an attic area. I don't know. I hope this means something to someone because it doesn't mean anything to me. I'm also seeing like a sticker with a symbol on it, like a POISON warning sticker on something. I'm also picking up on like a canister. The sticker could be on the outside of this canister, but this is like something that you would carry on your back. So this could be like an exterminator or something that carries POISON. I don't know. Let me know if you know of anything else that's like that. But this is something like that. Okay. Now, there could also be a secret camera recording of someone at their job. This is giving me page energy, like a newcomer. Again, low man on the totem pole. Spirit is saying there could be something significant about this low man on the totem pole being transferred or moving from another state. They're showing up as, whoever this person is being very low ranking. I'm also picking up on someone's neighbors. These particular neighbors could have a very dark aura about them. They could have like something very dark about them. It could be darkness in their eyes, something dark about these people. Something surrounding their head is what I'm getting. I'm looking at my notes, you guys, because I, of course, had to write all this down. I'm seeing something in my mind's eye being dragged. This is not something big. This is something small, like on the end of a fishing line, the end of a wire, but very long. And it's like I'm seeing and hearing at the same time something being dragged across the floor. And I'm also hearing above. So this being dragged is not on the floor below. This is on the floor above. I don't know, you guys. I hope this makes sense to someone here. This could be something that's small, though, on the end of whatever this is. Something's being pulled in. A line is being pulled in. I'm also seeing something being put in like a bag. This could be like a plastic bag or like a canvas bag. I'm not for sure, y'all. I'm also hearing the words family affair. Something is an entire family could be involved in something. This could be a family affair. Confirmation. Hold on. Let me keep going. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so with family affair, I'm also getting that this whole family being involved in something here, there could be some sort of attempts to set up the collective or bring some sort of pain or destroy the collective's life. I hope that this is not somebody's situation. I guess I should also say that, you know, this is for entertainment purposes only, so please only take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, then it's just not for you, okay? Again, I'm picking up outranked energy. This is 2 days worth of messages, so whatever's going on here, the collective outranks any and all of these people that are involved in something. Something has become sloppy. Something has become very messy. I'm also getting that whoever's involved in whatever this situation is, they were warned, either in the physical or in like the 5D by their ancestors, their angels, their guides, what have you. They were warned and they're not listening to that warning. They may be completely disconnected from their intuition. They could have lost intuitive guidance. They could have lost ancestral protection. I'm also hearing strength in numbers equals more chance for a secret spy or mole in someone's situation. I'm also picking up that there could be, someone could have a boyfriend, a new boyfriend. And this person, I'm not getting this as a collective. I'm getting this as in a cross-watcher or a nefarious individual, somebody that's part of this family organization here. Did you hear that? Confirmation. But I'm hearing strength in numbers equals. And I'm seeing the equals sign, right? Equals more chance for a secret spy or a mole. And then Spirit showed me two people walking side by side, hand in hand, and one person having flowers in their hand. So I'm getting this is like a new like boyfriend or partner or something like that that's actually a spy. I know, y'all, this is weird. Okay, there's also something about somebody doing something on a time frame. Someone could be trying to do something in a specific time frame. Someone could have like a deadline for something. I'm also picking up on the date 9/9 and 9 a.m. I'm also getting 2/9, which is today. 9 a.m. today, I don't know, that could be significant, but the numbers 999 could be significant, and that is an angel number that I already looked up. This represents, one of the things it represents is, this phone wants to keep falling. The main numbers, another one bites the dust is what I just heard. Something keeps, people are just falling out. Like when it comes to something, people could be falling out with like relationships, something like that. But this angel number 999, it actually, one of the meanings is like letting go. So it says 999 serves as a message to release the past, including old habits, grudges, or situations that no longer align with your higher purchase, your higher purpose. Something about a purchase could be significant. It also, 999 also signifies completion and endings. This number often appears when you are finishing a major phase in life, such as a relationship, career change, or personal project. So something could be coming to an end when it comes to a grudge, somebody from the past, releasing the past. And that's it for that channeled message. We're going to go ahead and go into the cards, okay? Again, I really hope that this makes sense for someone. I don't think I'm going to be able to light these. They're like covered in wax now. Ooh, that one lit. We have a hanger on here. It's trying to. I can't even fit my hand in here. Nope, this candle's just about done, as you can see anyway. So, and that other one went out. So I don't know. It looks like, ow, shit, it's hot. It looks like we've got one flame still lit. So there could be one person that's still wanting to continue to do something here, but other people are just like, they're burned out by something. They're burnt out by a specific situation. Okay. Let's get into this. I've already pre-shuffled this deck that we're going to use for overall energy. Whenever I was pre-shuffling, you guys, I split the deck. I have to split this deck in 3 in order to shuffle it. And when I did that, one of the sections that I put down, it literally slid like this. And I'm not kidding you. A card just flipped upright. And that card, do you want to know what it was? It was the devil. So there's something significant about someone being just did it again, but no cards slid over. The devil trying to bury something. I'm not for sure, but let's get into this because I know this is going to be a very significant reading, so I'm interested to see what comes out. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm also seeing in my mind's eye a vent. Like, I don't know where this vent goes. I don't know if this vent comes into your house, goes out of your house, or someone else's, but a vent is significant here. All right. I'm going to say a quick prayer, you guys, specifically before this reading because, yeah. Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance of the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter this space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. Ooh, we have greed. First card. And anger and rage. And I'm not going to speak on this overall energy yet until I get done pulling the 6 cards we're going to clarify. So greed and rage. Somebody could be mad, angry about something when it comes to money. Travel. Danger. Greed and anger could have fueled some sort of travel to do something dangerous. Now I find this interesting because look at what this person's wearing. They're literally wearing like a hazmat suit and like a breathing apparatus to filter out something. Mental health. So someone's greed and anger fueled some sort of travel to do something dangerous to another person or their mental health. Or this is doing something to their mental health, or it's doing something to the collective's mental health. Now, a lot of times you guys know that this energy may not be yours in these true crime readings. Most of the time, 99% of the time, it's honestly the the cross watcher or someone that is coming up against the collective. Now, if this was a reading where I was using different cards that are enlightenment cards, as I call them, this would of course be your reading. However, I'm focusing on this using true crime cards today because of what came out in the channel message. All right, let's get a couple more. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do we need to do? Or what else do we need to know? Run away. Escape. So someone's greed and anger fueled some sort of travel to do something dangerous to someone's mental health. Someone may need to escape this, or whoever's done this is now going to be needing to run away and escape. Interesting. I'm not picking up this is your energy collective. Like somebody may have traveled to do something dangerous and affect someone's mental health. This could be, that message specifically could be for the collective, my high vibing collective. But in the end, either they were trying to get you to run away, or they are trying to now run away. All right, Holy Spirit. Oh, we have water. Water sign could be significant. And WAR. So there could be, somebody could be waging WAR in the form of a medical emergency to a water sign. Oh, because this was red rum for hire. They were trying to leave no evidence of this man-made disaster. People are stupid as fuck. Sorry, but they are. Like, to actually think you're gonna get away with something. They were trying to leave no evidence of this red rum, this man-made disaster, which was red rum for hire. Somebody could have been trying to create some sort of dangerous situation here for someone's mental health in the form of a medical emergency. I'm gonna keep these out because these are obviously very significant. How did these come out? All right. Ooh, water sign just literally fell down again. I'm actually putting these in the order they came out behind the other cards so we can see. This was completely avoidable. Someone's trying to leave no evidence of something, and maybe they're gonna just try to escape or something. All right. Now, I hope you guys can hear me okay. My battery was dead, so I'm still charging my phone. And so that means I can't have the mic plugged in, so I hope y'all can hear me. All right. I've already pre-shuffled these as well, so we're just gonna get right into clarification. Ooh, legal repercussions. Someone's greed is turning into legal repercussions. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, tell us about greed. What do we need to know about this? Lawyer. There could be a greedy lawyer here that's going to suffer some sort of legal repercussions because this person needs to heal their inner demons. They need to do shadow work. This is why they need to do shadow work around their relationship with money. Perhaps they could have some type of a job in law, but this lawyer could be suffering legal repercussions because of their greedy. This person could be an earth sign. Is this too loud? Hold on. Okay. Tell me more about this greed. Hating on your spiritual gifts. So there could be a lawyer here that's suffering legal repercussions, whether they know it yet or not, that's hating on your spiritual gifts, collective, because you could be like calling something out every step of the way, which is creating more problems for someone, is what I'm getting. Yeah, they're done. This corruption has backfired. So this corrupt lawyer is suffering legal repercussions because they were greedy. I just heard a frivolous lawsuit. Now, the other thing this could be is that lawyers and attorneys know how to get around certain laws, like, or they know, because if they're experienced, they would know how you can set someone up and have the law work in your favor. That's what I'm getting here. So this lawyer is corrupt in that way. They're maybe trying to help or bring other people to do something here in order, which is corrupt, in order to get some type of money. So this is giving me like someone came into some sort of money, someone has money, somebody's due money, something like that, a lot of money. And all someone saw was dollar signs. And this was corrupt on this lawyer's part. They're done, is what I'm seeing here. Somebody could have stole your credit card information. This lawyer could have stole your credit card information. This could be what was the backfire that made something be looked into. So they could have done something. This lawyer could have done something here with credit card information belonging to you, collective. And the bank could have looked into something, and that could have been what like set off this series of events. Somebody could like watermelon. I don't know, that's just random on this side note. Doesn't think much of you. So whoever did this doesn't think much of you. But yet they're hating on your spiritual gifts. So they could be saying with their mouth that they don't think much of you, but it's most likely because they don't like that you have spiritual gifts. So which is it? Do you dislike someone because of their spiritual gifts, or do you not think much of them? Because you can't have it both ways in that situation. F. Somebody with the initial F could be involved in this situation. This could be this greedy attorney or lawyer or whatever you want to call it. Pawn shop. Somebody could have stole your credit card information. Did something at a pawn shop. Now this pawn shop may not have anything to do with your stolen credit card information. Excuse me, but it could have everything to do with something corrupt that was done at a pawn shop here. Something a lawyer did at a pawn shop. This person could be wanting you jobless. Ooh, I just got really dizzy all of a sudden. Someone's head could be spinning right now with rage. Tell me about anger and rage or revenge. So somebody could be trying to bring like legal repercussions on somebody out of revenge. Somebody's angry, trying to get revenge, trying to wage WAR on someone. And again, this could be a water sign, or they're waging WAR on, or they're a water sign. But I'm getting they're an earth sign. Good news. You could be getting good news from an attorney, collective, about some sort of revenge plot. Somebody could be angry that you're getting good news on this revenge plot. Ooh, this could be something about a family or your family. Doesn't have to be your family, but it says with family like this, who needs enemies? There could be a revenge plot by an angry family member, either yours or another's, to get some type of revenge. You could be getting good news from an attorney. Somebody could want your person. Somebody could have done something corrupt here that's backfiring on them because they want your person. Them wanting your person was revenge. Tell me about anger, rage. Locked up 5 years. Somebody could be getting locked up and going to prison for 5 years for some sort of revenge plot or something to do with stealing your credit card information. I just heard multiple times. Somebody could have done this multiple times. Let it go. A family member could have been told to let something go. Somebody could have been told to let go of this revenge plot. Somebody could have told somebody to let it go and take it to a pawn shop. I don't know. That's what, it's just right next to pawn shop. Somebody could be angry because they have to let something go. A revenge plot. This is good news for you that a lawyer could be bringing in. Final wishes. Something to do with someone's final wishes. So someone could be going to jail for 5 years, or I guess that would be prison, right? Somebody could be going to prison for 5 years because of something that they did with someone's final wishes. They could be being told to let it go, let some money go that's supposed to go to the collective. This is why someone's angry. They're raging out. Whatever they did was revenge. So they could have been trying to take an inheritance or something like that and your person out of revenge. Wow, what a fool. Tell me about travel, Holy Spirit. Whoever this is that's trying to get revenge is very untrustworthy. This is an untrustworthy person that tried to make some sort of man-made disaster when it came to traveling. So they could have traveled close to you or something to do something out of revenge. Fresh start coming in. It's your time now, collective. So you could be getting a message from an attorney telling you this good news that it's your time. A fresh start's coming in. Perhaps you may be wanting to travel here away from this man-made disaster. Painful ending. So someone is having a painful ending for doing something corrupt that's now backfiring, and they may be getting prison time for this. So someone else's your fresh start is someone else's painful ending. Okay, the other thing I'm getting is someone could have traveled near you. This could be an untrustworthy person that traveled near you thinking that they were going to have some sort of fresh start coming in, but this is actually coming out as a painful ending for all the things that they tried to get revenge on you for. Specifically phone hacking. So somebody could have stole your phone, hacked your phone, stole your credit card information, and now they're getting locked up for 5 years for trying to create a painful ending. They could have traveled to hack your phone. This man-made disaster was all on them, this untrustworthy person who's trying to hack your phone. This was organized harassment, so you could have a target on your back. You could know this. You could know something was organized. This phone hacking could have to do with some sort of harassment. Continue to level up, collective. Just continue to work on yourself and your job, your career, your children, your family, whatever it is that you've got going on. Continue to work at that. That is, I just heard saving grace. Do not retaliate. Do not respond to these people. Now, I'm not telling you what to do. You can do whatever you want to do, but I wouldn't. So disrespectful. Somebody did something very disrespectful when it came to someone's final wishes. This could be a family member that refused to let something go. Somebody's being told to let go of this organized harassment. Tell me about danger, Holy Spirit. What do I need to know about this? Call back your energy. Call back your energy, continue to level up. Stay calm. Okay, so you're going to be getting some information here, collective, where you're going to need to stay calm. Get in your Zen place, because this information is coming in perhaps from an attorney. It's time for you to just continue to level up and call back your energy from these dangerous, untrustworthy, revengeful or vengeful people. Guilty by association. Someone could be guilty by association to do something dangerous to you. Somebody could have done something here to work with an untrustworthy person to get some sort of revenge and cause some sort of danger. And somebody lied in court. This attorney could be coming in to tell you good news. Somebody lied in court. Somebody could be guilty by association to lie on the record. Lie in court. They could have said somebody was dangerous. This might be why you need to stay calm when you hear this. Ring camera. Somebody could be guilty by association for something that's being done on a Ring camera or a camera system. This is what's going to cause a painful ending for someone. What they did on a Ring camera is backfiring. Whatever was done on a Ring or a camera system that was corrupt is bringing in a painful ending for these dangerous, untrustworthy people that are all guilty by association. Created a disaster for you, and now they want to compromise. Of course. All right, tell me more about danger. Criminal record. So someone's getting locked up. They're being given a permanent criminal record for stealing your credit card information and hacking your phone. They could be getting a criminal record for lying to the courts. Criminal record for being guilty by association of trying to do some sort of dangerous thing to the collective, perhaps to someone's mental health. Right now, there's like 7 charges out here. Ancestors are disgusted. So your ancestors, even their ancestors, could be disgusted by what's transpired here. Tell me about this danger, please. Surveillance. So someone's being surveilled while they're doing this organized harassment, or this is organized harassment of some type of surveillance that they're getting a criminal record for. They're being told to let go of this surveillance, let go of this harassment. You're putting a target on your back by doing this. Crooked attorney. Wow. A crooked attorney could be guilty by association to someone's lying in court. So a crooked attorney could have done something corrupt to try to get someone to lie in court. They're going to get a criminal record for being part of some sort of surveillance, harassment. Someone's final wishes could be to have you jobless. Tell me about mental health. Wow, this reading is interesting. Disguise. Someone could have done something. Somebody's trying to disguise themselves. It could be this crooked attorney. Someone could have a crooked attorney on their cameras. Some type of surveillance. So if you have some sort of camera recording, like security camera, this crooked attorney could be on that camera. Trying to disguise themselves. Tell me about mental health. They're sick for what they did to you. Some sort of lies and manipulation is making someone sick. Their mental health is declining. Now, somebody could have tried to disguise your mental health as being some way that it was not. This is somebody who's guilty by association of trying to get some sort of revenge. This person's untrustworthy. We have spiritually bankrupt. So this person is now spiritually bankrupt. Their ancestors are disgusted. Your ancestors are disgusted. They could be trying to disguise something. They could be trying to disguise their lies and manipulation. Somebody could have lied and tried to manipulate the court. Someone could have lied to an attorney. You could be getting this in the form of good news. Somebody lied to an attorney about someone's mental health. Heavy drinker. So a heavy drinker could be having a painful ending for something corrupt they did that's backfiring. This heavy drinker could be caught on a camera system. Mental illness, yep. So somebody here is getting a criminal record because they have a mental illness. They hacked your phone, stole your credit card information. They could have tried to disguise something here on a phone. Somebody could have lied and said somebody had mental health issues because they were a heavy drinker. CPA. Someone could be a CPA. Which when I made this card, it's certified, I don't remember. CPA, it was like an accountant, I believe is what it stands for. I just also heard certified public attorney. I don't know if CPA would stand for that, but it sounds like it. Certified public attorney, surveillance, organized harassment. One more for mental health. K. Somebody with the initial K could be involved and have a crooked attorney. All right, tell me about runaway. What do we need to know about this? Air sign. So this K person could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or they have heavy air in their chart. Tell me about runaway. Escape, post office. Somebody could have went into a post office disguised as another person in order to get revenge. Whoever this is untrustworthy. A. Somebody with the initial A. Could have went into a post office disguised perhaps as you, collective. We have foreclosure. Something about a foreclosure could be significant here. Somebody could have tried to manipulate somebody being removed from a house or off of like a deed to the house. Somebody could have lied to the courts in order to get somebody removed from a house or their name removed off of a house. More about runaway. V. We have VA. Somebody could be a veteran. AV. Somebody's initials could be AV or VA, or they're two separate people. First, middle, or last. Cash. A heavy drinker could have given someone cash to cause some sort of painful ending for someone. This was corrupt. This corruption that somebody paid cash for is backfiring. Stolen identity. Somebody could have stolen someone's identity, collective, in order to pretend like they had a mental illness. Someone could have cloned someone's phone to steal their identity, to bring them a criminal record. I don't know. This isn't going to be for everyone, okay? Childish. Somebody could be doing something childish in the form of organized harassment and surveillance. There could be a certified public attorney involved in this that's being told to let something go. Somebody could have stolen someone's identity for cash. They were paid cash to do this, to do something childish. To get someone to leave a home? Yeah, whoever this is still asleep. This air sign could still be asleep here, obviously. All right, tell me more about runaway. Wants you to be insecure. Somebody wants you to feel insecure, so you have to run away. So it's interesting because we have the cards behind the cards. Remember that I was talking about? So medical emergency, mental illness. Somebody was wanting someone to have a mental illness, medical emergency. This could be this crooked attorney. And we have wants you homeless again. I didn't know this was in the deck twice. Somebody wants you to be insecure when it comes to your home. Unsecure, insecure. Home insecurity. Case closed. Wow. This is the last card from this deck that we're taking. So this case is being closed. This childish case is being closed. So if this is giving me that, like, an energy that someone was trying to bring some sort of BS case here against the collective, it's being closed. This crooked attorney could have the initial K. They could be trying to close a case that's childish. All right, let's keep going. What time is it? Okay. Interesting. Hold on, there's a card that doesn't go in here. Oh, well, it'll come out. All right, Holy Spirit, tell me about, or tell us about greed. Copycat. Somebody could have done something here corrupt to copy someone, pretend to be someone, to steal their credit card information and even go into a pawn shop. This is backfiring. Their greed is backfiring. This copycat could be getting legal repercussions for what they did. Tell me more about greed, Holy Spirit. Pisces. Somebody could have tried to copy a Pisces to be a Pisces. Something like that. Oh, this is the card that doesn't belong. SCX capades. Somebody could have copied the collective to make it look like somebody has some sort of entanglements. Or like they're doing secret SEX acts behind the scene. Things that are forbidden. Now, you could be a Pisces, or someone here is a Pisces, or something transpired in Pisces season. Tell me more about this greed. Angel, spirit guide. So collective, you could be highly protected from whatever it is, this person's greed or these legal repercussions, because it's all bogus. You're being guided away from whatever the situation is. Oh, these setups. So you're being protected against these setups. Somebody could even have paid someone to try to look like you and then go and do something corrupt. Then to go do something at a pawn shop or something like that. I'm not exactly for sure what this means. I hope you will know if it is your reading. So this corruption has backfired. Somebody could have been trying to bring legal repercussions by setting someone up. This is the energy we got earlier. So this is confirmation. Somebody could be trying to entrap another person for money. When it comes to money. All right, tell me about anger, rage, revenge. Locked up. What else do we need to know about this? This was someone's creative idea to get revenge. Somebody imagined up something. Somebody that's angry as AF is imagining up some sort of creative idea. Obviously, have nothing else better to do in their life to get revenge on someone. Revenge? For what is what I want to know. Tell me more about this. We have fear and toxic attachment. Somebody wanted you to be in fear. This was a revenge plot to put you in fear. This toxic person could have tried to come up with some imaginative idea to do something here. They could be in fear now. They could be going between the emotions of anger and fear because you're getting good news. This could be like a revenge plot to put you behind bars. They're being told to let this go. A Libra. Now this usually, Libra is the Justice card in tarot. So that could be significant here. And this Libra card also says diplomatic. Okay, someone could be indecisive. Indecisive about a situation that they're now being told to let go of. Somebody thought perhaps the collective was going to be gullible. Somebody could be angry that you're not, that this revenge plot is not going to work. Tell me about travel. We have cool guy, main male. So a main male could have traveled here that's untrustworthy. Whoever this main male is, they're untrustworthy. They were trying to get some sort of revenge. They traveled to cause somebody some sort of fear, to do something toxic, to bind another person. So somebody traveled to bind the collective, to create a painful ending in love, finances, spiritually, energetically. This backfired. This main male could be a heavy drinker. Now they were either paid cash or somebody was paid cash to bind another person, which I'm picking up as a collective. To take something. So somebody could have been trying to bind someone to theft, or they were trying to steal something by hacking your phone, stealing your credit card information. But there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pentacles here. And they've got 1. Now with 5 pentacles, that's 5 of Pentacles is like being left out in the cold. When it comes to the tarot, 5 of Pentacles is like being locked out of something, being left in the cold, like left out in the cold. Somebody impersonated another person. So there's some victim here that's trying to impersonate the collective. Now, this person is not actually a victim. They're pretending to be a victim. And then impersonating the collective. They could be impersonating the collective after hacking their phone. But you're being protected from the setup energy here. Or they're in sorrow that they can't impersonate you or bind you to some sort of theft. Someone's being told to let this go. It's childish. Snapped. Somebody could have snapped, or they were trying to cause someone to snap. This is an untrustworthy person that was trying to get revenge on another. To make someone snap, to make somebody look unhinged. They could have been doing this by bringing constant danger. But you adapted to whatever this cult, group, coven, association brought you. So whatever this group of people was trying to do here, these people could be heavy drinkers, whatever they were trying to do to bring some sort of painful ending, they're all being looked at as guilty by association to a revenge plot. They could have even disguised themselves as you collective and tried to be crazy to make it look like you were crazy. But this is not working. You could also have like a group, cult, coven, or association on your Ring cameras. And this is what's making this backfire. Someone could be saying, somebody could have went on their Ring cameras disguised as yourself. Or they went and did something when it comes to illicit substances. They were pretending to be you. When it comes to some sort of drugs. This was organized. They could have been trying to bring you a criminal record, but they're going to get locked up for 5 years. Yeah, they were trying to make something look other than what it was with change. So somebody did something here to look like you, collective, and go on someone's Ring camera, or make something cause a painful ending for you. When it comes to drugs, Sigma. But you're independent, you're intelligent. You could have seen through whatever this organized harassment was. You could have seen through this childish behavior here to surveil you. You could even seen that somebody was a crooked attorney. You may have already been a victim of this group, cult, or coven. We have candle magic. Somebody, a crooked attorney, could be doing candle magic, or somebody was saying that you're on substances and you do candle magic, but that's not the case. You're independent. You're a Sigma. You're not scared of whatever this is. You don't need to do any kind of magic. Yeah, so this is just someone's attempt to make you look ugly. Somebody could have done candle magic to make you look ugly, to disguise you as someone who's ugly. Somebody could have been wanting you to be guilty by association and get a criminal record. Yeah, somebody was trying to say that your mental health was bad to make you look ugly, to make you not look like the beautiful Sigma that you are. Tell me more about mental health, Holy Spirit. Wow. So somebody was trying to interfere with some sort of destined partnership. Somebody you were destined to be with. You could intuitively have figured this out. Somebody could have tried to manipulate somebody you were supposed to be dating by telling them you have mental illness, you're a heavy drinker. And a crooked attorney could have done this. So somebody went to school for law to use it for bad. Wow. What a wonderful society we have to live around. Somebody tried to block something here. They could have even given somebody that you were destined to be with some sort of fake information. They told them that you were all these horrible things. They could have even disguised themselves to pretend to be mentally ill on substances. This was all a manipulation by a heavy drinker to change your destiny. And we have the letter K here. So that's somebody's initial, first, middle, or last. Yeah, they were trying to do some sort of chaos magic here. This was a crooked attorney. Now, you could actually be this intuitive person who does divination. So you could have seen something here. Somebody could have turned you doing divination into something bad. Like saying you're a witch or some confirmation. All right, tell me more. Tell me about runaway, escape. Transformation, rebirth, and upgrade. So if somebody wanted you to run away, you just stuck with something and upgraded, transformed. Everything that was sent to you, this unstable, mentally ill energy where somebody wanted to make you look ugly, they wanted to lie on you, they wanted to have you have a criminal record, they were organizing some sort of childish harassment, they stole your identity. These people did the freaking most, and instead of it making you angry or make you retaliate, it caused you to have a rebirth, a transformation, an upgrade. They upgraded you. They could be pissed off. This could be part of why they're so angry. Yeah, because these people are deceptive. They're a trickster. They're a charlatan. They could have paid someone cash to manipulate something to make it look like something it was not. Ooh, yeah, to stalk an empress. So these tricksters, these charlatans have been spying, stalking, surveilling, invading an empress's privacy. Now this empress energy can be masculine or feminine, okay? So take it how it resonates. This heavy drinker is part of this stalking and surveilling. 2 other cards came out, but I'm not going to take them. Yeah, but you've maintained your peace because you are the divine creator. And that being said, you outrank these losers, for lack of a better term. Tell me about runaway. Some sort of stalking could have been meant to make you run away or something, and to block your finances or cause you financial hardship. This is childish. This was maybe thought up by some crooked attorney. Somebody's now being told to let go of this organized harassment, to be childish and surveil you and cause you some sort of harassment, to let go of whatever this setup energy is, this chaos magic that someone's causing here, because it's just giving you a rebirth and an upgrade, and they're just looking like a freaking trickster fraud. They are. Yeah, they're looking like they're narcissists and they're sick. They could be sick because of some spell work they did. Whatever this is that they've done here, this corruption, this revenge plot, they did some sort of spell work here. Remember, manipulation is the oldest spell work in the book. So this could have been some type of mental manipulation. It could be any kind of manipulation, lies, whatever this is, it's being looked at by the divine as spell work. And these people could be sick. They could have even done this spell work to make you sick, to make you appear as a narcissist. But this isn't to block your finances. But this is not working. This case is being closed. And somebody could be saying something like, I'm never wrong. So somebody here who was doing this childish bullshit behind the scenes, is having a fall. But this person could be a narcissist. They could be saying, I'm never wrong. I know what I've seen. I know what, and they don't want to let something go, but they're being forced to let something go. One way or the other, they're being forced to let something go. Whether they go to jail or they become homeless, they lose a job, whatever the situation is, this case is being closed against this freaking narcissist. Can I get one more card, please? Yeah, and peace and harmony is being restored. Come through, Spirit. A Sagittarius could be involved. A Sagittarius could be invested in helping a role model. This person could be a friend or an ally. You may have thought this person was a player, but they're actually sweet and compassionate. They have a lot of knowledge. They could have a knowledge of somebody trying to hurt or harm you. Or they could be helping. Yeah, I'm getting mixed messages from the bottom of the deck. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and end this reading here. I'm just trying to think. Let's do a positive message here to close out this reading. See what we get here. All right, Holy Spirit, let's get one final message here for the collective. That's like 6 cards. Let's just get one. Pure joy, exhilaration, laughter, and exuberance. This is really giving me like illumination, beauty, natural beauty, happiness, joy. This case being closed is going to bring you nothing but pure joy. This could be because you were forced to try to run away or escape from something that somebody tried to do here. People are disgusting. I'm sorry. That's just my personal opinion. You can have yours, but your joy lives inside of you. Let it out to play. Happiness, joy, and even bliss are pleasures of life. Pleasures that often feel unreachable, and we find ourselves chasing them like a dream. Joy naturally resides within us, but we have forgotten how to find it. True joy is born of the most simple things. Interactions with family and friends, sharing presents, and young children creating, playing, and exploring. You can choose to make joy a spiritual practice, intentionally returning to joy by smiling randomly through the day, dancing, using affirmations to focus your attention to the magical things in life. Joy spreads very easily, and you can see the impact it has on someone just by smiling or offering a compliment or assistance. The presence of this card in your reading may simply be a reminder to practice more joy. It is easy to get stuck in the mundane acts of day-to-day life and forget to laugh and smile. The hummingbird is asking you to check in on your vibration and radiate joy. Maybe you need to watch a funny movie or even go to an amusement park or get a good dose of fun. What are the obstacles that may be keeping you from it? This card may be a signal that you are a joyful presence and you are impacting others in a positive way. Continue this important work. Maybe pay for someone's coffee or plan a fun event for your loved ones. Your reality will reflect your reality will reflect that joy back to you in unexpected ways. The affirmation at the bottom of this description of this card is, I am responsible for my joy. I smile and laugh at the wonderful things life shares with me. Stopping and smelling the roses, stopping and just appreciating the beauty in nature. This could actually be, if you think that this reading may be for you, it may be important for you to get out in nature and enjoy the complexity of what nature brings us. The sun shining, the mountain tops, the rainbows, the beautiful birds, pollinating flowers. Whatever it is that nature brings, get out and enjoy it. The purity of what life brings. Get out and enjoy this, and this may actually illuminate your situation, bring you closer to the divine, help you stay grounded, and bring you in the answers that you're looking for. So, I'm glad we got that positive message, because it's very much needed when we have readings that are as horrible as this one is. So, again, this message should bring clarification or confirmation to something you are already aware of. If you're feeling any type of fear or paranoia from this reading, it is simply not for you. Even as hard as these messages are to take in at times, it should still be clarification or confirmation and bring you some sort of happiness about receiving the message. Again, if it doesn't, then it's not for you. And I do have other readings posted. I have like over 300 and 20, 50, something like that. I stopped counting. Yeah, let me know in the comments if this resonated for you, and maybe tell me how you've combated the situation without retaliating, I should say, without getting upset. What has worked for you? Meditation, prayer? Let me know. Let me know if this is a situation you had to endure. I would love to hear from you. I read every comment, okay? It might take me a couple days, but I do read every comment. So I love you guys. Please remember that you are loved. You are cared for by the divine. You are protected by your angels, your ancestors. Remember, these people are spiritually bankrupt that did this, and your ancestors are disgusted with them. So you are being highly protected from these setups and this entrapment, from whatever it is that these people are trying to do behind the scenes. All right, you guys. I love you, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.